right, spirit messages. Whatever this message is, it should be happening within the next 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, or 8 years, or 8 hours. Just don't know. This message has to do with a water element. So Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You're leveling up. You are moving forward in life. You may have been staying stagnant lately, and you have reached that plateau that you have been striving to reach, and now it's time to aim for the next one. You need to go meditate and ground yourself. Your mind has been going every which way, and it's time to let go of some of that. So go sit in a park next to a tree. Go stick your hand in some dirt. Go sit by some water. But you need to go release. Now, some of you guys have been fretting about the fact that you don't feel like whoever you are shows on the outside of you. And I don't know if you think clothes or shoes or money, if you're a woman, hair, nails, makeup, boobs, man, jewelry, flashy belts. I don't know if you think those things are going to be a fair representation of your kind heart and your good soul, and you are sorely mistaken. Some of the most materialistically I don't even know how to phrase it. The people who have a lot don't necessarily always feel like a lot of a person. They usually feel very empty. And that's why they have all those things, in order to fill the void. You're not one of those people. And it doesn't matter how you're dressed. Your energy is going to show through. So stop worrying. You don't have to show who you are deep inside. Let people find out. Now, there's something about a blue car coming up. I don't know if you're about to get a blue car. You're being followed by a blue car. You've been seeing lots of blue cars. But there's a blue car involved in your life. So keep an eye out, I guess. Spirit is saying, stop being scared to be different. If you hadn't noticed, the world is celebrating differences. Yes, the world is still attacking differences, but the world is starting to celebrate them now. You don't have to be the weird kid who likes comic books and everyone makes fun of them anymore. You get to be the cool kid who likes comic books and everyone loves them and wants to know which comic books so they can read them too. The times have changed. It's okay for you to do it too. Because Spirit has nothing but love for you. Spirit is proud of you. Spirit is ecstatic that you are coming into your own. Spirit wants you to be too. I don't know if you have thought about doing some moon magic and been contemplating it quite heavily. But just going outside and looking at the moon and voicing out loud your thoughts and intentions and dreams is magic. You don't have to light a candle. You don't have to get butt naked and dance over a pentagram. But if you choose to do this, I would suggest doing it during a full moon. Or if you're a female, while you're ovulating that week, go ahead and take a moonlight stroll and co-create with the creator and see what you birth spiritually. You come from a very strong bloodline, and you have so many untapped into gifts that have been passed down to you from your ancestors. It's time to start getting into that. And no, you're not clumsy. You are not going to make mistakes that are going to be catastrophic and the world's going to end. I'm sorry, but you're just not that person. You're going to be careful. You're going to research before you do anything. So stop worrying about that. It's okay to understand before you perform. It's time for you to get an amulet or a ring or a bracelet and start wearing it as protection, if you don't already have that. And it may be time to get something new because your necklace has broke, or the beads have popped off, or the chain's starting to tarnish. Just check your protection, and if you don't have some, please invest in getting some. Because while you're protecting yourself, whoever has been trying to send you attacks is going to receive their justice. So keep doing your returns to senders and praying. And whoever this is married. It's a wife or a husband, but they've been sending some negative energy your way, and you need to protect yourself. If you've been picking on yourself for overthinking things, stop it. It doesn't make you indecisive. That means you're trying to truly figure out the pros and cons of a situation. Matter of fact, make you a pros and cons list. That might help you make the decision. Again, return the evil eye to sender, because Spirit's got you. You are protected. People are a mess sometimes. They need to sit back and reflect on why they are essentially hating for no reason. You're not doing anything to anyone. You're not sending out any bad energy. You're not attacking no one. They just need to stop. You might be reflecting on feeling weird, but you're not weird in the cultural, societal definition of weird. You are wonderful. You're empathetic. You're intuitive. You are righteous, and you're a determined person. You are not weird. Yeah, I can understand why you feel weird, though, because the fact that you're not in the matrix, you've seen through the illusions and you're tired of it. You're not part of it. Matter of fact, you probably have stepped back from using your social media as much. Possibly stop going to certain websites. You don't use your phone as much. You have no GPS signal on your phone. Like, you're trying to disconnect as much as you can from the matrix. You're also trying to disconnect from a soulmate. Someone meant to be in your life for a day, a year, or a lifetime. You know, even your karmics can be soulmates. So if this is a karmic you're trying to get away from, you guys are still attached. So you might need to do a cord cutting ritual. And you might need to pray about releasing that soul tie. Because until you do, this person still has a door to come back to you. And it'll be hard for you to close it. If you really look at your relationship, you will understand why it's not meant to continue and why you are on a different path. And you know this answer. You don't need anyone to validate you on it. You don't need anyone to remind you that yes, you're making the right choice. You know. It's not negative to close out chapters. It's negative if the way you're closing out the chapter is unkind to the other person. You don't have to be unkind just because you are severing this tie. And it's not going to be easy. You might have to do it a couple times and they won't believe you because you keep doing it. But stay the course. Do not let them manipulate you into staying in the connection if this is not what you want. Your family is safe. So if that is part of the reason why you're still trying to stay in this connection, don't. You are powerful. And you are protected. Be blessed.